Logan the Layman Critic here. Today's film is called 5 centimeters per second. It's from 2007 and directed by Makoto Shinkai. Let's talk movies. I can't really talk about this film without giving away important plot points, so this is a spoiler alert. You've been warned. The story's about two kids, Takaki and Akari. They meet in elementary school and become best friends. When Akari has to move, their friendship begins to strain, and they gradually drift apart. The story itself is divided into 3 episodes, each chronicling different periods of their life. You got elementary school, senior high, and then adulthood. Here's another spoiler. This ending bummed me out. It's not a bad ending, but it's a sad one. It's a bittersweet ending. And I guess the reason that it bums me out as much as it does is because of how real it is. I mean, we make friends or fall in love or whatever, and we end up thinking that things are just going to last forever, and then we grow apart and we end up losing people we care about. I mean, it all happens to all of us, and this film is a good example of that. It's an ending that makes you pissed off, and that's why it's so satisfying in a way. The second episode, in particular, is my favorite. This girl, Kanai, she's Takaki's classmate, and she falls in love with him. She spends the whole episode agonizing over working up the nerve to tell him how she feels, and then she has her moment, but then she realizes that it's an unrequited love, which, it's the worst kind. It's heartbreaking to see, and it's very effective storytelling and characterization. Regarding the animation, this is directed by Makoto Shinkai, as I had mentioned before. He directed Your Name, which I absolutely loved, and it's the reason I gave this movie a viewing. In terms of art quality, 5 centimeters per second isn't as good as Your Name. There are certain distant shots of characters which lack the level of detail Your Name had. And this may have been a stylistic choice, not a budgetary limitation, but I don't care for it all the same. That said, the scenery looks just as gorgeous, and the colors are used really well, and there's a lot of variety in that. So, not too many complaints there. 5 centimeters per second is an example of great modern animated storytelling, in my opinion. Where Your Name is the ending we all want in our lives, 5 centimeters per second is often the ending we find ourselves getting. And I'm unsure as to which film I prefer. You know, I'm a romantic, so I probably would lean more toward Your Name, but there's a whole lot to love about both films. So check them out, and thanks for watching.